Hey friend, what's up? So in this video, we're going to go over the UI updates that was recently dropped from the Gods Unchained blog. So let's get into it. Greetings, Mortal. Do you recall towards the end of 2022, we shared a detailed blog post outlining our vision for a unified Gods Unchained UI such that anyone can play the game on any device in preparation for the launch of closed and mobile alpha. Let's go. We followed it up by releasing critical in-game changes to the mana wheel location, players and opponents, hand card locations, the bug reporter, and setting display on screen. I'm pretty sure there were some pretty strong opinions about that. That said, we're stoked to announce a few changes you can expect in the following weeks. Please note this is not an extensive list, and we may add or remove a few features depending on their progress. Use it as a guideline to give priority and estimate the most significant features being worked on. We'll share exact timelines by early mid next week. So here's a list of upcoming, not all inclusive featured releases. Fix number 1, ability to use empowered keywords when it's in the last position in a player's hand, which is really important. Once the new UI was published for the mana wheel and player card hands, most players couldn't use the rightmost card in their hand that had the keyword empowered. With the upcoming fix, all players can toggle cards in their hand, even the last one, i.e. the one in the 9th position, especially if it has the keyword empower. The issue was caused by blocking Collider, and it's completely fixed. I have a clip of it actually working. Oh, that's great. Good. Awesome. Fix 2. Option to change players' hand card positions and settings. And I'm a big fan of this. From what I gathered, a lot of people didn't like the fact that they were changing card location. And I understand they're trying to make it more user-friendly for mobile, but it seems like a good idea to be able to toggle both, especially if you're deciding to play on your computer and you like it. Right, regular. So we heard your feedback loud and clear on the position of players and opponents' hand cards, and as such, decided it was best for you to be the master of your own destiny. Therefore, with the upcoming release, you can choose the position of your hand cards to show up in the center or on the right. Whoever is writing this, it is just so awkward to read. Sorry. All you need to do is customize your settings to select the option you're most comfortable playing with. For desktop, the default is center, while for mobile, it's right. Right? Like, is that me, or is it like, well, I don't know. Okay. As mentioned previously, this too shall undergo revisions based on your feedback in the future. Awesome. Let's watch the video. Okay. Yes, that's normal. Oh. I like that. That's good. And you can do it mid-game, which is good. I like that. I think that's important. Even send it right back. That's good. Fix 3. Correctly position the mana Pip Hit Area for all players. Not some, everybody. Okay. It was noticed that in a match, if a player tried to click on the last mana Pip, the hitbox would incorrectly deviate to the right. As a result, players couldn't use mana on certain turns. We also saw in Tutorial Mission 3 of the tutorial that the highlighted circle would deviate from the mana Pip at the not enough mana step. Now, the hit area for all mana pips have been fixed. Players can easily click on any of the 3 mana pips to activate them. Nice. We have the video. Oh, look at it go. Alright, he was able to highlight all of them. Fantastic. Fix 4. Correctly display players' names, even if they are very long. Nice. As you can see in the image above, if a player had a long name, i.e., if it were over 15 characters, the name bar wouldn't cover the name and cut it off. The solution we've come up with look as follows. Okay. So the solution, looks like it's still covering it. Interesting. Okay, I don't see what I'm confused, but that's normal. Fix 5. Tutorial Mission 1, where the opponent's mana wheel was highlighted instead of the players. Most new players affected by this bug. That can't be right. While learning the ropes of the game in the tutorial mission 1, we saw the mana wheel of the opponent was highlighted instead of the player on the player's second turn. The issue is rectified on tutorial mission 1 to correctly highlight a player's mana wheel instead of its opponent. It's good, keep it less confusing. So it highlighted the wrong mana wheel, which isn't great. Fix 6. Small bag of tricks shows up for both players' perspectives in the match. Oh, I hate that. This is the bane of my existence. I have trouble sleeping at night sometimes, thinking about it. But let's... Right. We've received multiple complaints that in-game, if one wanted to use a small bag of tricks from the mana pip, it wouldn't show up for either of the players sometimes. The issue resolved, the small bag of tricks will always appear for both players in all matches. It's not the bug I thought it was. Not the bane of my existence. I didn't even know that was a thing. So those are the upcoming fixes, and it looks like we're going to have a pretty big UI update here pretty soon. Hopefully mobile alpha will roll out Q1 this year. I'm really excited, and yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Just want to cover that. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe. Bye, friends.